Hey everybody, Timmy Flowers guy, and today I want to discuss the 2003-2004 Flyers team. In my last video, I talked about the 96-97 Philadelphia Flyers, and that year, Flyers, the year before, they were eliminated by the Ottawa Senators in the 2003 NHL playoffs quarterfinals, the Eastern Conference quarterfinals, semifinals. They were knocked out by the Ottawa Senators in the semifinals. They beat Toronto in the first round. We all remember Mark Recchi and that overtime goal. And they were eliminated by the Ottawa Senators. In the draft, they drafted a young player, Yanni Pekkanen. And we're going to take a look at the stats for each player. For the on team, this is the roster right here. Alright. That year, going into 2003-2004, Flyers were in a preseason game with the Philadelphia Phantoms. They lost to the Phantoms. They played good. They lost to the Phantoms in a preseason matchup. At the Spectrum, Flyers had about 5 goalies that year. In the beginning, Robert Ashe, Jeff Hackett got most of the starts, and then he ended up getting injured at the deadline. Flyers got Sean Burke, Alexei Zhanov, and Vladimir Malkov in some trades. Also, Danny Markov as well. We got Danny Markov. After Jeff Hackett went down, Robert Ashe took over as a starting goalie. After Jeff Hackett was injured, Flyers called up and Terry Niedermaki from the Philadelphia Phantoms. They tried out Neil Little, but he did not pan out very well with the Flyers. So, basically, Robert Ashe didn't went down to injury. So, it ended up being, Flyers ended up getting a goalie, Sean Burke, in the deadline. He was a backup goalie. He didn't do as good as Ashe, but he was alright. Jeff Hackett was still injured. Sean Burke and Niedermaki took over for the first few games. Then Flyers got into the playoffs, faced off against Devils. They eliminated the Devils in the first round. They eliminated the Devils in the first round. Moved on, played the Toronto Maple Leafs. Flyers dominated the first 2 games of that series. They dominated the first half of the series. And right now we're going into the record of this hockey team. The Flyers in 2003-2004 were 40, 21, 15, and 6. They had 101 points. Finished first in the Atlantic Division. Ken Hitchcock was their coach. Was Keith Primo. Flyers had goals 229 goals. 8 of 30. They have 186 goals against. 6 of 30. 6 of 30. Shots on goal. Okay, so I don't have the schedule results here. Schedule and results here. Trying to find it here on this website. Schedule and results. Okay, Flyers. And their first game. Let's see here. Flyers got a 2-1 victory. 2-1 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. Flyers, wait a minute. I'm trying to think here. Buffalo Sabres. They beat the Buffalo Sabres in the first game. It was a 2-0 win. I don't know if that's accurate or not. But it was a 2-0 win for the Flyers. They played the Penguins. First game was against the Penguins on October 11th. That was a tie game. The San Jose Sharks. It was a 0-0 tie. Both teams ended up getting a point. And that game, Flyers played the Phoenix Coyotes, and on March 18th, the Flyers got a 5-4 win over the Coyotes. Then they faced off against the Los Angeles Kings. They lost that game, but shut out 4-0. Then they played Anaheim, lost to them in overtime, got a point in that game. Came home and played the Carolina Hurricanes on October 25th. That was a 4-4 tie. Then faced off against the Montreal Canadiens. Flyers got the victory over them. Then Florida, on the 29th Flyers, got another victory. Faced off against the Devils. There was a 3-2 loss to the New Jersey Devils. Toronto Maple Leafs, they beat them 7-1 on November 1st. And then on November 6th, they beat the Washington Capitals. That was a win. And then it was they faced off against the New York Rangers. New York Rangers, that was a 2-1 overtime win. Then Flyers faced off against the Islanders. They beat the Islanders. Faced off against the Canucks. That was a 4-3 overtime victory. Then faced off against the Atlanta Thrashers on the 15th. That was a 4-0 Flyers win. On the 18th, they beat the Tiger Hurricanes 2-2. On the 20th of November, they beat the Minnesota Wild 3-1. And then on October 22nd, beat the Bruins 3-2. Tied with the Penguins 1-1 on 11/26, November 26th. Beat the Carolina Hurricanes on November 28th. Beat the Islanders 5-1 on November 29th. Played the Ottawa Senators, lost to Sens 4-1. Played the Penguins, that was a 5-2 win. Then came home, played the Coyotes on the 5th, December 5th, that was a 3-2 Flyers win. Tied with the Boston Bruins 1-1. Beat the Montreal Canadiens 3-2. Tied with the Columbus Blue Jackets. 1-1. And then they tied with the Devils 3-3 and lost the Devils 2-0 on December 13th. Flyers then went on a couple losing streaks, losing back-to-back overtime game and back-to-back overtime losses to the Calgary Flames and the Tampa Bay Lightning. They beat the Islanders 3-1. It was a win. It was a 3-1 win for the Flyers. The 21st December, they lost to the Atlanta Thrashers 4-1. Lost to the New York Islanders. Now, I'm not going to really go over all these games, but I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite Flyers seasons. Because the Flyers were running high. They started out good, lost a few games in mid 2003. In 2004, they made the playoffs. They had a really big, tough game with the Ottawa Senators in Ottawa. In March, they had a game against the Sens, which was a fight-filled game for the Flyers. So 2003, 2004 had a lot of promise for the Philadelphia Flyers. And when they entered the playoffs, Flyers eliminated the Devils in 5 games. Then beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. Then ended up facing off against a very good Tampa Bay Lightning team, coached by John Tortorella. Flyers, I remember that movie. They lost game 1, won game 2, lost game 3. They won game 4 in Philadelphia. And then game 5 went back to Tampa. I think Tampa got the victory. Flyers were able to tie the series up in game 6. Keith Primeau got the tying goal for the Flyers. Simon Gagne scored the overtime game-winning goal in a 5-4 Game 6 Flyers victory. That was a good game, but so the whole crowd was going nuts that night. And this was a weird season, Flyers started out with Robert Esche and Jeff Hackett. When Hackett went down the injury, Flyers tried out Neil Little, and they brought up Antero Niedermachi, who played great. He really impressed when he came to Philly in 03, in the 03-04 season. And then Flyers got Sean Burke, so it was then Robert Esche and Sean Burke. Robert Esche had one hell of a season. To come in and just take over the starting goaltender, that put a lot of pressure on Esche. And Esche was up to the challenge. He had a pretty damn good playoffs. He was the one of the main reasons the Flyers got so far in the playoffs. Along with Keith Primeau, Cal LeClaire, Mark Recchi, there's a lot of guys on this team. The injury to Marcus Ragnarsson really put the Flyers in a bind. It really, I honestly think if Ragnarsson would have been healthy for the Eastern Conference Finals round, I honestly think the Flyers would be the team playing the Calgary Flames in the Stanley Cup Finals. But this season had a lot of excitement. Had a lot of rough stuff, a lot of excitement. It was just a good time. I really want to talk about this season because I was interested in discussing it. I'm going to be discussing more Philadelphia Flyers seasons in my next video. I'll probably most likely be talking about, most likely will be talking about the 05-06 Flyers team. This was a great season for the Flyers. But before I do that, I think I might discuss a Phantom season. I'll be discussing I think in my next episode, I'm first going to be discussing my next episode. First, I'll talk about the lockout season where I'll be talking about the 2004-2005 Philadelphia Phantom season, which is one of my favorite things to talk about. And 2003, 2004 always has a special place in my heart. I always remember going to Game 4 and Game 6 with my dad. Game 6 was the most exciting one that me and my dad went to. And we just enjoyed it. It was so much fun. And it was worth it. When I was able to yell really loud, I was screaming, I was cheering for the team, for the Flyers. Next night, I lost my voice. Went to my high school prom, my first high school prom. And my voice was raspy from screaming so much. So this was a great season. I'll always enjoy it. The memories of the season will always stay in my heart. And I'll always remember going to Game 6. I'll always remember the noise of the crowd and the many people cheering for the Flyers that night in Philadelphia. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy, and I'll see you guys next time. In the next video, I'll be talking about the 2004-2005 Philadelphia Phantoms, and then after that, I'll be talking about the 05-06 Philadelphia Flyers. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy. Have a great day, everyone.